Hello, friends. We are back, Sunshine Vagabonds, talking about our Western Mediterranean cruise on Celebrity Equinox. And today we're talking about our visit to the Spanish city of Cadiz, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah, you loved it.
Might be my favorite stop on the entire cruise. And on this day, we decided to do our own tour instead of doing a formal excursion. And Jackie's going to tell you what we did that day.
So pretty much right out of the cruise port, you can catch the hop on, hop off bus. We took the tour that included the cathedral. If you take that tour, the cathedral opens at 10 o'clock. However, our ticket, I'm assuming it'll still be the same, did not let us in that cathedral until 11. I guess the hop on, hop off bus people have to wait till 11 for some reason. So we just decided to do the bus a loop around the city.
The loop took us all the way along the coast. We got to see a bunch of the beaches that are out there. And we went by Parque Genovés, which we had read about. Looked like a pretty cool place to visit. So we hopped off there and we walked the entire length of that cool. And it was a waterfront park. The city, was sort of right across the street from the park. It was just at an awesome location. And one thing I didn't like about the park is that the waterfront area wasn't really maintained. A lot of graffiti and some of the buildings there looked like they were in pretty crappy shape.
Yeah.
But the main park where all the plants were was beautiful. There's some water features in there. Lots of beautiful flowers and beautiful trees, lots of birds in there. It's just really peaceful. A cool little cafe right in the center of the park. Definitely worthy of a walk.
On the way to the waterfront, there was a really cool, giant bird area. Remember where all the doves were? And there were people feeding the doves, or a man feeding the doves.
Yeah, it was like a humongous birdhouse.
Yeah, like birdcage kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It was huge.
And we didn't stop to talk to them to find out what was going on.
Yeah.
But it was pretty interesting and very different.
Yeah, and there were a lot of birds in it. And another really cool thing about that park was how the trees were manicured.
Yes.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time making that part of the park beautiful, and it worked.
Yeah.
All right, then after that, we hopped back on the bus. We started heading back over to the Cathedral Area. And there at the Cathedral Area, we got out and stopped first at the Roman Theater. And that was a pretty cool story. The Roman Theater actually was just discovered a few decades ago. And it turns out they claim to be the second oldest Roman theater discovered to date. And it was large. It was really big. Had been, I guess, covered up for centuries. And they've unearthed it. And now they're still working on unearthing parts of it. But really educational to go through there and learn about it. And just kind of cool to be in a building in the middle of Cadiz that's 2,000 years old or so. And that is right outside of the cathedral.
So in the cathedral area, it was basically a square or a circle. There was a merry-go-round.
Wait, a square or a circle?
It was circular to me.
Like a circle is like this.
No, it was, I don't know why it's called a square, right?
Yeah, well, that's funny. Now that you're saying it, I don't remember what shape it was. So let's just say it was a square or circle.
In that plaza area, there was a merry-go-round, which was very interesting.
A bunch of entertainers wandering around.
Yeah, some shops, some restaurants. There was, of course, the cathedral. And it was really cool to just stand back and look at how beautiful that building was from the outside. And then it would play its bells.
Yeah.
Which was really pretty. Then going inside, of course, when our bus tickets allowed us, we experienced the inside of the beautiful cathedral.
So once we got into this cathedral, we did a self-guided tour. And you don't remember what we did in it, do you? Well, we read a lot of signs, a lot of history in there. There was a lot of art in there as well. And in the center, there was a crypt where you could go down the stairs and check out the crypt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very neat.
Right. Thank you. The whole cathedral is pretty cool. And I think the reason you forgot about the rest is because you loved what the last thing we did in the cathedral was.
Yeah, the bell tower.
Yeah.
So you kind of come out of that cathedral and make a quick right turn, I guess, and you'll go up to the bell tower. There's no stairs. It's kind of like a ramp, but it takes you a while to get up there, and it will take your breath. But once you get up there, you get just a really cool view of the plaza.
And it'll take your breath away. See what I did there? So creative. Yes, it was. And like Jackie said, not having the stairs and having it be a ramp instead, I thought it was an easier walk to get to, because you're walking up pretty high. So the views were great. And you loved it up there.
Yeah.
So that wrapped up our trip in the cathedral. From there, we could have taken the hop on, hop off back to the cruise ship, but we decided to wander the city back to the cruise ship. And it was a pretty nice walk. The city was clean and friendly and easy to walk. We went through Mercado Central, which is their big outdoor shopping area. It was alive and bustling. There was a lot of stuff going on there. We ate some snacks in there. And I had something, I think they're called chicharrones, which I thought were delicious. And you love too, right? She thought they were gross. But anyway, I got to enjoy them. And we had some pastries. I think pasta stenata or something like that is what they were called. That was yummy. I think we both agreed on that.
Yes.
After our little snack, we finished our trip and we wandered back to the ship and wrapped up our day in Cadiz there. Overall, what do you think of Cadiz?
I thought it was cute. A cute, easy town to walk through.
And the fact that we didn't do a formal excursion, like a lot of people took a bus ride to Seville. We decided not to do that because that was a long bus trip, and we waited too long to book a trip there that would safely return us. But I liked Cadiz, and I think the day in Cadiz is, well, obviously we had a great time, and we probably saved a lot of money versus doing a bigger tour. So we would recommend, you're in a budget, definitely just hang out in the city. And you actually don't even have to do the hop on, hop off bus if you want to do a little bit of hiking.
Right. It's very easy to walk around.
Right. And if you want, you can add a couple hours on the beach too, because the hop on, hop off goes right by the beach. And if you want to walk there, it's walkable too.
Great.
All right. So that's it for this stop on our Western Mediterranean cruise. Subscribe, follow, blah, 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 if you want to see the rest of our stops. And thank you for checking this one out.
Thank you.
All right. That's it. Ciao.
Ciao.